Hello once again, and welcome to Akron Buzz. I'm Tom Steffen. Today we are happy to have Ann Reicosky with us. Ann is the manager of the Discovery Shop for the American Cancer Society right here in Akron. Ann and I have been talking before the show actually started, and I did admit something that I have a feeling many of you will agree. I don't know what the Discovery Shop is. I wasn't even aware that we had. I'd heard the term before, but I didn't know where it was in Akron or anything like that. So that's why we're here, to find out more about it from Ann, who will fill us in, I'm sure, completely. Thank you for joining us, Ann, taking time out of your day and being with us here at Akron Buzz. So, all right, let's just start right at the beginning. What is the Discovery Shop?
The Discovery Shop is actually the American Cancer Society Discovery Shop, and it's a resale shop. All the proceeds go to the American Cancer Society. It's run by 55 volunteers currently and a staff of me. And everything, all the funds go to the American Cancer Society.
All right, you say a resale shop. So is that clothing? Is that home goods? What all do you have in stock?
I'm glad you asked that. We have everything. We have home goods. We have bed frames. We have bedroom suits. We have couches, sofas, love seats, end tables, dining room tables. We have a beautiful glass table, 6 chairs, a beautiful custom-made hutch in the store right now. We have fine jewelry. I have a beautiful 14-karat gold ring with ruby, a synthetic ruby that Kimberly's was kind enough to authenticate for us. And it's just amazing. In addition to clothing and shoes, men's, women's, kids.
Well, you do have everything.
Yes,
so
we do.
This is a big place.
It is. We went from 4 years ago. We went from a 1,400 square foot store at the Fairlawn Plaza to a 5,000 square foot store over at the Wallhaven Plaza across from West Point Market.
Oh my gosh! Well, now this is the kind of place that I don't think any of us knew existed, but I have a feeling that we'll get some more people there to the shop now.
I hope so.
Obviously, we want to support. This is one way of supporting the American Cancer Society.
Definitely.
So we can also find it sounds like just about everything for our homes there. I mean, this is wonderful. 5,000 square feet.
Yes.
That's incredible. Now, all right. So I personally want to make a donation to you of a table or something that I have. Is that the way it's done? I mean,
yes. You know, ideally we would like everybody to be able to bring the donations to the store, and we have a processing center in the back. So if you come to the back of the store, ring the bell, we'll receive the donations there. There is a possibility that we can pick up large items. However, it costs us money to pick those items up. So we really prefer if somebody can bring them to us.
Sure. Well, that makes sense. Now, the person who makes the donation, will you give them some kind of paperwork that?
Yes. In exchange for your donation, we give you a tax donation slip, and we fill out the information, your name, your address, all for tax purposes, and then you fill in your value of your merchandise.
So while this is a type of resale shop, or it's not like a consignment shop where
Definitely.
I take my men's clothing to be sold and I make, you're making a donation
Yes.
to the Discovery Shop, and then you get
Yes.
the tax donation. Well, I think it's terrific. Now, you mentioned earlier that all the proceeds go to the American Cancer Society.
Correct.
So in Akron or in the greater Akron area, is the Discovery Shop our version of the American Cancer Society office?
It's not the office. I will tell you, recently they closed down the American Cancer Society office, and all the American Cancer Society staff members work remotely out of their home. So if you do look in the phone book and you call the American Cancer Society locally, you are calling the resale shop. However, we do have a number to give out to you at that time. For any other reason that you're looking for, we can put you in the direction that you're looking for.
So you're serving as a conduit between anybody who needs some information and how to get the information.
Yes.
Yeah. Is there a number that our folks can have, that phone number
Definitely.
that you're talking about?
We have a national call center. There's over 500 operators who are cancer information specialists trained to speak to anybody who calls 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year, and the number's 1-800-227 Help me here.
2345?
2345. Very good.
What we'll do for you folks is we'll put that up on the screen. You'll have that number, 1-800-227-2345. We'll make sure that you have that. That's the number that they will connect you with, or obviously you can call that yourselves. Let's get back to the Discovery Shop for a minute, though. I mean, I am intrigued with this, and I think it's a great feeling. How's business?
Business is actually a little slow right now. I think it's because of the weather. Nobody wants to go out in it. We all know.
Well, the rains have stopped now. It's going to be over.
It is a seasonal thing, I have to tell you. Just like with everybody, you do spring cleaning, that's when our donations come in. So business is starting to pick up with the weather change, and we are loading up in the store right now, and come July, things will start coming in heavily again because people will be getting ready for the fall, doing their fall cleanup and so forth. So you can certainly tell the seasons in the store, definitely. Come see sunshine.
Well, yeah. I think everybody in the greater Akron area is hoping for better weather. We're going to have it. We're going to have it. I guarantee it. Go back to something else you said earlier. Mm-hmm. Jewelry. You have a lot of jewelry? I mean, women are going to love this.
We don't have a lot of jewelry right now because it's a hot commodity for us. We sell it very, very well. We do get donations of jewelry. We have 3 jewelry cases that were donated by a local company, Glitzy Finds. Susan, the owner there, donated 3 jewelry cases to us. And we are filling those up with the donations.
Those display cases have plenty to...
Exactly. So, yes, we do well with that, but our #1 growing business is going to surprise you. It's men's clothing.
Really?
Yes, we have quite a few men shoppers coming into the store now, and that's probably our hardest donation because our men don't donate their clothing the way women do. So if you have men's clothing out there, please bring it to us.
I'll bring you all kinds of clothes. I really will. I really will.
Do.
I think this is terrific.
I'd like to mention, too, that there are 8 Discovery Shops in the state of Ohio.
Oh, tell us. Can you tell me where they all are?
Yes, I can. Of course, we are the only one here in the Akron area. And then there are 4 of them in Cleveland. There are 3 on the west side and 1 on the... I'm going to stand corrected.
That's right.
3 on the east side, 1 on the west side, and then there's 1 in Toledo, 1 in Columbus, and 1 in Cincinnati.
So we're kind of lucky in a sense that we have one.
We are. Very much so.
And you are the employee.
Yes. Yes. I am the only employee staffed there at the Discovery Shop and paid by the American Cancer Society.
And how many volunteers once again?
We went from 23 volunteers last year. We now have 55 volunteers.
That is very cool to me, too. I'm always impressed with the volunteerism that you hear about in so many ways. Now, would a number of these volunteers without being personal or anything, but would a number of these volunteers have a personal vested interest in American Cancer Society?
Every one of them has a vested interest. I am so impressed by their dedication and their desire to come there. I mean, truly, they own and operate the Discovery Shop. Without them, we would not have the Discovery Shop. But they're all there for the same reason we all are, and that's the mission of the American Cancer Society, and that's to find a cure. We want a cure for cancer.
Find a cure for cancer. Well, I mean, what better when you think about it? But I noticed here in my notes that the American Cancer Society is headquartered in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, I will admit, I get them in the mail, and I'll bet a number of our viewers do too. We get solicitations from different cancer
My mother would love you right now. Because she says the very same thing.
But it is true.
It is true.
We're talking right now about the American Cancer Society.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
Okay.
Not the Cancer Research, not Washington Cancer Society, and it's the American Cancer Society.
Dedicated to eliminating cancer as a major health problem.
Yes.
And everybody we know, you hear it, we've heard it before, everybody we know has been touched by cancer.
Definitely.
Whether in our own family or someone we care about or someone we don't even know, we know that everybody's touched by cancer.
Yes.
So I would imagine that that's part of your day-to-day thought process. I mean, it's always what you can do to help eliminate this horrible disease.
Definitely. It's a privilege to be there because my background is retail. So for 30 years, I worked in a retail industry, and to know that my experience can actually go to such a wonderful cause is absolutely wonderful for me. That's my passion.
And I can tell just from talking to you, you've taken I mean, you're still basically in retail, but it's
Yes.
nonprofit retail.
Correct.
So you're able to merge the two and probably have a good time doing it.
The most important thing for us right now is to get out to the community that the Discovery Shop is associated with the American Cancer Society. Not only associated, but owned by the American Cancer Society. More recently, we have started supporting in our windows all the events that are going on. If you come by right now, you would see Relay for Life in there.
Oh, sure.
We've also done strides, which we will do again, making strides against breast cancer. We did Daffodil Days.
Well, as I said a moment ago, I don't think there's anybody who hasn't been touched by cancer who wouldn't benefit from being involved with, shopping at, donating to the Akron Discovery Shop, which is for and of the American Cancer Society. We thank Ann Reicosky for being with us today. Thank you, Ann.
Thank you for having me.
It's always a pleasure to learn more about Akron Buzz, and we'll learn more next time. Thanks.